How do we solve this equation? Notice it is a cubic, so let's try and solve it by factoring. Let's write it in what I'll call standard form. In other words, let's set it equal to 0. So I'll have 2x cubed plus 5x squared. If I subtract 8x from both sides, I'll have minus 8x, and then subtract 20 from both sides, minus 20 is equal to 0. Now notice I don't have any like terms that I can combine, so I'm trying to now factor a 4-term polynomial. To do this, let's try it factoring by grouping. Let's look at the first set of 2 terms, and notice there's a common factor here of x squared. So if I factor out an x squared, I'm left with 2x plus 5. 2x plus 5. And now let's look at the second set of 2 terms. What is common to those 2 terms? Well, there's a common factor of 4. As a matter of fact, I'll factor out a negative 4 because I can see what's left. I'll at least have a positive sign between the 2 terms. And negative 8x divided by negative 4, that's positive 2x. And then negative 20 divided by negative 4, that's plus 5. Is equal to 0. I have not factored yet because this is still a difference. And remember, factoring means writing as a product. But notice, if I think of this as 2 terms, notice there's a common factor of 2x plus 5. And when I factor it out of the first term, I'll have x squared minus 4. Now, can I factor any further? The answer is yes. This is the difference of 2 squares. So let me rewrite my 2x plus 5. This factors as x plus 2 times x minus 2. And now I have 3 factors. I'll set all 3 factors equal to 0. So 2x plus 5 is equal to 0, or x plus 2 is equal to 0, or x minus 2 is equal to 0. Let's solve each of these linear equations. To solve this equation, I'll subtract 5 from both sides, and I'll have 2x is equal to negative 5. Then I'll divide both sides by 2, and I'll have that x is negative 5 halves. So x is negative 5 over 2. Or here I'll just subtract 2 from both sides, so I'll have x is equal to negative 2. Or here I'll simply add 2 to both sides, and I'll have x is equal to 2. We have 3 solutions here. This is a solution, this is a solution, and this one is a solution.